Okay, guys, this is going to be a real quick mini lesson. Changing a fraction to a percent. The best way to do this is to always set it equal to 100 because we know the percent means out of 100. So what is 35 100ths as a percent? That's actually going to be, it's going to equal 35% because it's 35 out of 100. Now, 5/20ths you'd have to set equal to 100. We'd have to figure out how many times that 20 goes into 100. Well, times it by 5, times this by 5, and we get 25 100ths, which is 25%. Now, the last one, you could reduce down to 1/4, and a lot of you know that 1/4 is 25%. But what I really want you to think about is there's two different ways to do this. We could set this equal to 100, and then we could crisscross divide, which is 10 times 100 equals 1,000, and then 1,000 divided by 40 equals 25%. Okay, now it works out all right, but sometimes you're not going to be able to get it to go into it evenly, and it's not going to be nice and pretty. So what you should do is do top dog in the house, which this time would be 10 divided by 40. 10 does not, or 40 does not go into 10. It does go into 100 twice, so we get 80. Get 20 left over, and 40 goes into 200 5 times. Now, 0.25 is 25 hundredths, or 25%. So if you get stuck, divide the numerator by the denominator and go from there. Last but not least, this is easy. Change from a percent to a decimal. Mr. Grammatical actually taught me this trick. When we do this, if we're going decimal and percent to decimal, always think of an alphabet: A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. And we have D, all the letters in between, and then P. The big thing to understand is if you're going from the percent to the decimal, we're moving to the left, hence the arrow. Well, that's the exact same thing we do here. We have 13%. We have a decimal here. We're going from percents to decimals. So you would just move your decimal over one place, 2 places to the left, and you get 0.13. So if you're going from a percent to a decimal, you're moving the decimal 2 places to the left, or you're basically dividing by 100. Same thing here. We have 6. Here's our decimal. You want to add some zeros to the front of this. Move it over 1, 2. We end up with 0.06. And last but not least, we have 127%. We move our decimal, which is always at the end of the number, 1, 2. And you get 1 and 27 hundredths. Okay? You guys are going to be doing this on your own today. And if we look ahead, Group A, you're going to be doing the Smartboard activity. This is to be done on scrap paper. One person at the front board at a time, just checking, not writing out the answers. Group B, you're going to be starting the extra practice sheet, page 2. It is on top of the refrigerator in the little paper tray. Group C, you can either choose the assignments on 10 marks, which you're going to only do the ones that say percents, or you're going to go on to Khan Academy and you're going to be converting between fractions and percents, converting decimals to percents, converting percents to decimals, finding percents, and percent word problems. Those are going to be your choices. I'll have them written on the side dry erase board so that you guys can check it out. Whatever you choose, either 10 marks or Khan Academy today, you'll do the opposite tomorrow. So pick and choose what you want to do. Hopefully this helps. Have a good one, guys. Thanks. Bye.